Imagine your mother just suffered a heart attack and had to go under open heart surgery, or your child or your future child had a heart defect that required a blood transfusion. Or how about a good friend that was in a terrible car accident and had to be ejected from the car and lost a lot of blood, and due to a blood transfusion, it saved their lives. These are all the types of things that we don't want to think about, but unfortunately this happens all the time. I had my first encounter with my sister who needed a blood transfusion after delivering my nephew via C-section. Because of her placenta not detaching from the uterus wall, she wouldn't stop bleeding. That for me was a very dramatic experience. If it wasn't for a blood transfusion, she would have died and my nephews would have grew up motherless. For me, that day forward, I was thankful for those who donated blood, and I decided it was my duty to pay it forward and become a blood donor. According to the American Blood Center's website, retrieved on July 23, 2014, every 2 seconds, someone is in need of a blood transfusion. That's almost 32,000 people per day. But what does that mean for you? Chances are that you or your loved one will need a blood donation sometime in your life. This is why I urge you to take action and donate blood. With extensive research, personal experience, and working in the healthcare field, I see firsthand the serious need for blood. I want to share with you the need for blood, the solution to the problem, and the benefits it has on the blood donor themselves. First, I would like to talk about the need for blood. There is a critical need for blood. As you can see from this view, 39,000 blood donations are needed every day. According to the American Red Cross, in their section of blood facts and statistics, where I found retrieved July 23, 2014, I found that only 38% of Americans are eligible to donate blood. However, of that 38%, only 10% do donate blood. The problem is the supply and demand. Due to the increased complex treatments, therapies, such as chemotherapy, organ transplants, heart surgeries, which require large amounts of blood. An example would be a liver transplant, which in this process takes up to 120 units of blood. In cancer treatments, as you can see, 8 units of blood per week. Bypass surgery, 5 units of blood. And car accidents, up to 50 units of blood. According to Deborah Zabowski from ABC News, who published an article on September 19, 2013, stated in her article titled, "The Nation Has a Major Blood Shortage." The shortage of blood is so critical that it has forced the cancellation of elective surgeries in certain areas around our nation. Some may oppose this argument, saying there's no critical shortage. Many people are uneducated about this topic. Unfortunately, some people also think that there's no need for blood because they think that blood could be genetically made, such as insulin made for diabetics. However, according to the American Red Cross, the states of blood that cannot be manufactured. It can only come from generous donors as yourself. Now that I've talked about the critical need for blood, I want to talk about the solutions. The solution is quite simple. It needs more people to donate blood and become blood donors. And here's where you come in. Become a blood donor. Every donation you make can save up to 3 lives. Imagine all the people you can save by donating blood. A person can be passed up for a life-saving organ if the blood supply is low. Do you want the decision left to the doctors to state whether or not your child, your mother, could get blood due to this shortage? So please, donate blood. Some people's reasons for not donating blood is simply the fear of being, and uneducated, such as, I don't like needles, I don't have time. But the simple fact is, it doesn't hurt. If you talk to anybody that had a blood transfusion, of donated blood, it's just a simple pinch. And as for time, the process only takes 7 to 10 minutes. Now that we have talked about the problem and the solution, I want to talk briefly about the benefits. As you can see here, there's so many benefits for donating blood. According to Nancy Gray, reported for oneblood.org stated in this video, which I retrieved on July 23, 2004, you can reduce the risk of heart disease and save lives all at the same time. That's right. According to studies published by the American Journal of Epidemiology, blood donors are 88% less likely to suffer a heart attack and 33% less likely to suffer from any type of cardiovascular issues. According to Haley Gayton from Blood Bankers wrote an article on May 15, 2014 about 8 reasons why you shouldn't donate blood. And you should donate blood. And according to this, you also could lose weight. One donation you could lose 650 calories. So therefore, that's more than you would do in doing an hour of cardio at the gym. With all these great benefits, some worry that they will get sick of donating blood. They may say, I might lose too much iron, I might contract AIDS. But according to Jocelyn Posey, journalist from Living Strong, published an article on August 16, 2013, Health Benefits of the Blood Donation, states that it's harmful to have too much blood, too much iron, so therefore it's a benefit to donate blood. And also about contracting AIDS, you can. It's a sterile process. One-time use needles are used. So as you can see, the blood donation is so critical. I have discussed the need for blood donation, the solution to the problem, become a donor, and the benefit of a blood donor. This is why I urge you to take action and become a blood donor. Visualize the future. With the generous donations, you can save such children's lives fighting cancer or children waiting for blood or heart transplants. These children are our future. One day they will be the nation's leaders, such as presidents and doctors, and one day they will take care of us. Now go donate blood. Orlando Health will be hosting a blood drive night drive on July 30th, 2014 from 9 to 1. I hope to see you there. And remember this. Remember that life you save today may be your own life tomorrow.